Geminis, welcome back for your mid-month reading. I pulled the cards ahead of time and I have pulled the element signs so you can tell, with your counterpart or your love interest, the frequency and what's going on between you. If you are wanting to make a booking, the link is directly below. Love and light to those of you who are new, and for my beautiful subscribers, thank you. Okay, let's have a look at the energy coming through for you guys. It's kind of interesting because there's been like commonalities with many of the readings, and even tuning into it, a lot of transformations are having smack bang at the end of the year, really when we least expect it. And it does very much depend on how we're directly relating to the energy, whether we are guided by our intuition. And really you've definitely got crown energy here within your reading, that we're looking at the bigger picture, and it can be a spiritual connection we're directly having, and that's calling upon us, but looking at the path moving forward and not wanting to wait till January to actually take those steps. So that is an energy that has been coming through with a lot of the readings. What you do have coming in as your crowning energy is unconditional love. Now, it may be a feeling and a frequency you hold for a particular individual. This could be a current partnership or a person that you are thinking about as you're watching this reading. There is a lot of heart chakra, heart and head energy going on. You are in alignment, okay? So you are seeing, feeling their frequency and their energy. Again, one very separate energy is coming through. For those of you who are female, you might be having, and again, this can be males, having dreams about this particular person and having a child with them. This could have been a physical dream that you've just had, or a literal dream, which can be a download and a message connected to you. There is a lot of warmth in your heart for this person, regardless of what's transpired, but you have really undergone a mass transformation, okay? You're really seeing the light in this situation beyond everything you have experienced. You've moved and shifted through a frequency you didn't feel you could make it through. You've even dealt with the aspect of the demons of the mind, of how you felt to do with romance and how you felt within connections. There has been a lot of shadow work done, and at the heart of the matter is a new chapter. You've had to really face the aspects of your shadow fears. Some of them may be as a residue coming through. And again, sometimes telepathically, when we're deeply in love with a soulmate, twin flame, a spiritual connection, we can directly tap into the other person's frequency. So when we've gone through a transformation, once our frequency is up, we can actually channel the vibration of their frequency and then have another 360 emotion to then have that new chapter and that feeling and vibration. So to me, when we see the new chapter, it can be connected to a tower moment. Generally, when we have the reset button in life, it does come down to our physical movement in choice that we are physically taking, or the universe's three laws. It's like you get the warnings, you see the signs, you don't react, there's a direct reaction. It's one of those two things going on. I feel more so for some of you, it is more a direct choice. An other situation at a very separate level is, yes, directly your personal transformation, but external to that has been a way in which you've been guiding yourself through the matrix connected to this emotion you feel for this individual. The being still in the own frequency has really aided you to see what is going on with this particular person, even if you physically have no communication. So again, I am feeling a telepathic connection with them. They may have not done right by you in the past, or vice versa. Again, frequencies and energies can come through in readings swapped. And there may not have been balance in the connection previously, but you really have this deep unconditional love for them or them for you. But I am feeling it's both. Again, for some, it can be you're in a situation and you still have unresolved feelings connected to another individual. And again, some of the residue of these frequencies can be lagging over. I did notice through the cycles with the retrogrades, some of the energies would then touch base with us 1 to 2 months later, which felt very odd. But yes, that has been a potential of what could be happening with you guys at a level of transformation. If you are dealing with a earth sign, They're really getting grounded in love and seeing, you know, deep inside how they feel. And this is towards you and in general within their own life. I feel they're seeing signs and synchronicities. It may be that within nature they feel more grounded. But again, I feel it's more a gut instinct they're getting. They're thinking about the connection and taking it to the next level and how they're going to go about doing that. They're hopeful, you know, in fact, you may return. And I am seeing a lot of purple in their chakra. Or can even be their aura. They've sort of released it to the point where they're accepting of what is to be. They're trying not to manipulate it. They're like, look, it is what it is. Let's see where this takes us. I do feel if you're going to choose to communicate with them or they're communicating with you, they're really open and ready to. And this could really surprise you. But I do feel for you guys there's two individuals, two paths, two potentials. That can be very complicated for you in this new chapter because I do feel it's, you know, it's a left or right situation. Air signs. Not for all of you, but there is an energy of two people here. Okay, air signs. Rest and... It's very hard to read a card upside down. Rest and reconsider. They've made up their mind. It's in reverse. They know how they feel about you, regardless of the water under the bridge, regardless of what's going on. And again, remember, I did say two frequencies. This particular individual you're thinking about, very separate to if you're in, you'll know who this frequency is because you'll feel its heart connection directly to them. Higher than the other vibration of who you're connecting with and feeling lack of within. This individual that you feel that deep spiritual connection to, they've made their mind up. So if you are not expecting it, this is the individual that's coming. Fire signs. Again, with you, I feel it's you going to them, not them going to you, or they're just not thinking. They're like, I'm done with thinking. I'm just going to directly address this. And again, I did say new chapters can mean tower moments. The tower moment can even be a good thing. Hey, I was really hoping to hear from you. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. It does feel a very 360 kind of surprise energy coming through. It can be that you actually bump into them, which then directly breaks the ice. You didn't foresee it happening. But it's something in relation to either physically choosing to just jump and not think about the bigger drama and get this ball rolling, or you guys physically just bumping into each other to a point you break the ice and communicate. Water signs directly dealing with you guys. There is healing happening. They are breaking the chains, and I feel it was on their side. And again, if this individual hurt you, they've removed that aspect of the blocks, any aspects of codependencies, anything that spiritually was blocking them. It feels very grounded and ready to deal with life. Any old frequencies that were latched onto them in a sense of preventing them from having the forward movement or acting in a certain way, I feel that they've actually transformed. Their heart chakra is very activated, but they still have 2 steps to go. The healing has, they've undergone the healing, so to speak. They've come out of the cocoon state and they're into the reaction state. But they're directly trusting in the path of what's to happen. I do really feel for you guys, though, there is 2 individuals here, 2 paths, 2 frequencies. Now, it doesn't have to be a physical human being. It can be a person you're dealing with versus an open road of a potential, or, you know, working on the road, or focusing on, you know, a business. It can be anything, but it feels 2 direct paths or 2 direct individuals coming through. You've thought a very long time about this. Be it on the day of intuition or physically for a long time. It's almost like for some of you, you feel it's been drilled into your head. For some of you, you might have felt that this really exhausted you, either in a situation you were in previously, currently, or the direct connection you're thinking about. But it's like the lips went blue. It was like you felt it was a toxic situation, the way it was imbalanced, because there was balance in reverse, or it's the direct connection you're in. Lack of integrity. not wanting to communicate, like the physical, either directly fatigued, exhausted, and deceased you, or vice versa, where it just was not a balanced situation. But the new chapter is coming. It's at the heart of the matter of what you're manifesting. Within the meditation and the stillness, it comes to you, I feel, for many of you. And there is unconditional love. So universe, I feel universe really wants to give you this beautiful connection. But it has been connected to transformations. And definitely within your own gifts, with the way you see things. Love and light, guys. Happy New Year, and I shall see you live on YouTube.